Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brelynn, and if you've seen this outfit before, it's because I just finished my first impression, or I'm in the middle of filming my first impression for this Maybelline foundation. So if you haven't seen that, click right here and stay tuned. But I'm actually going to be doing a wear test of another product at the same time, and these I'm so excited about, you guys. So I know you guys have been seeing these all over Instagram and YouTube. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, but like I don't know how I was going to pronounce that. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. Yes, so this is a liquid concealer, and you guys know y'all be seeing all the YouTube videos. They try to compare this to the Tarte Shape Tape. So y'all already know the deal. I'm so sad because I really love Tarte Shape Tape, and obviously I haven't done like the review because I'm not on like the PR list, you know what I'm saying? I'm a small YouTuber, but just a little bit of a background, like when I saw that stuff, the situation that happened with Tarte, I was so excited for the foundations, you guys. And when I saw, I think it was like Nikki Tutorials, she was the first video that I saw, and I wasn't on social media at the time, and so I didn't know about the swatches. I just saw the video and I was like, oh my gosh, yay! And as soon as I saw it or whatever, I went online to like look at the different shades, and literally my jaw dropped. I was like, there is no way, there is no way, there is no way that these are the shades. I was shook. And so granted, everybody else ended up talking about it, and so I was kind of just like, wow, so I guess Tarte is canceled. That's really sad. I still have my Tarte Shape Tape, you know what I'm saying? I'll be using it every now and then, but not necessarily on my channel, just because I don't want to support people that don't support me. Y'all know the gist with that. But if this is going to replace that for $7, I will be very, very happy. So when I saw people reviewing it, I said I want to review it myself. Let's really see. Let's really see, because when it comes to concealer, I am very particular. I'm very particular. So I have two shades here. I got mine off of Ulta.com. It was $7, but there's a lot of different places that you can order them. But y'all know the deal. When you live in the hood, you don't go to the hood for, like, you guys know the drugstores around here, all of the dark shades would have been all gone, and even in the Ulta. So I just went ahead and ordered it offline. Just a little bit of a background about this product. It says, the concealer for everyone, 18 shades ranging from fair to deep in cool, neutral, and warm undertones. Lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, even skin tone, and counteract dark circles with a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines and pores. Long wearing intense pigment that can also be used to contour and add definition. Our large doe fit applicator allows for smooth application that won't drag on the delicate skin under your eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's a lot. Sounds good, sounds like what we want, right? How to use: apply a few dots under your eyes and blend out using a synthetic brush or damp blending sponge under blended and what? That doesn't make no sense. This sentence is wrong. Anyway, apply one dot to blemishes or dark spots, blend with finger, blend with sponge, building up if necessary. Blah, 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 blah. Finish with a setting powder and fixing spray to lock your flawless finish in place all day. So I have two shades here, C10 and C12. C10 is supposed to be for medium skin tones with a golden undertone, and C12 is for medium / dark skin tones with a neutral undertone. So online, these look a little bit darker than what they are. They're actually really light. So I'm pretty sure C12 is going to be a really light highlight for me, but I'm still going to use both of them. Okay, so first I'm going to swatch them for you guys. Okay, so this is the shade C10. Again, this is supposed to be for medium skin tones. I don't consider myself to be medium skin tone, but here we are. This is what the applicator looks like if you guys already don't know. Like if you haven't seen it before, again, it looks just like Tarte Shape Tape one, but it is smaller. And this is a swatch of it. Let's see, very creamy, definitely looks full coverage. Honestly, the color is not too light. Like, I really like my under eyes to be really light, so I'm not complaining. Next is C12, and again, this is for medium to dark skin tones with a neutral undertone. So this is C10 and this is C12. So C12 is definitely like a nice everyday color, and then C10 is just a little bit lighter. C12 is supposed to have like a neutral undertone, but I definitely see some yellow in there. I kind of like it. Whereas C10 says that it's supposed to have a yellow undertone, but I see more pink. Like, do you guys see a little bit of pink in there? I still like both of the shades. I think that they will do perfectly fine with me. Just to compare the colors, I'm gonna swatch all of these next to my Tarte Shape Tape one. I've had this one for a while, y'all. Let's see, I use the color tan, which is again probably too light, but I rarely use it like all over my face. I'll usually just dot it, or you know, I'll do different things, but I'm gonna swatch this on this side. I'm trying to look at it and see. It kind of looks similar to C10. It looks similar to C10, definitely lighter than C12. Honestly, it looks really similar to C10. Like, these low-key look the same. It looks like the texture is maybe a little bit different. The Tarte Shape Tape seems like it's a little bit thicker maybe, but when I put this on my hand, I thought that this was thick too. So I'm pretty sure that they're all gonna do the job that I want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put C12 underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna like add a little bit of C10 to it. And yeah, I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's just see how it goes. I'm going in with C12 first. Yeah, this is actually really light on its own, to be honest. Like, I usually wouldn't go any lighter than this. You guys can see it's so smooth. I really like the way that it feels. Ooh, I'm excited. This is a lot of concealer. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if this is really full coverage, this is a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna start underneath my eyes, and then I'll do the rest of my face later. And now I'm gonna go in with C10. You guys can see how it's just a little bit lighter. I'm gonna put this right underneath my eyes. It seems like if I did a full face, I could probably get away with wearing C10, you know, by itself, but I wouldn't put on as heavy as a layer. I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge, and just blend this out. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend around the edges. I like it. I think it looks good. The bags under my eyes are protruding today, but I'm gonna go ahead and use C12 to highlight the rest of the high points of my face, just because, you know, it's already pretty light. So y'all know the usual places, just like that. Did my nose a little crooked, but okay. So I'm gonna give you guys a close-up look to what the skin looks like with the concealer on. Okay, I'm really liking how it looks so far. Next, I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna use my tried and true, y'all know what I always use, my Benai banana powder. This one is empty, but it's just the one that I can show you guys. So yes. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you guys the finished face. So after I set the concealer, this is what the face looks like. I think it looks really, really great. I think the bags are slowly disappearing, and it really has no creasing underneath my eyes. I think it looks great. I really like it. I feel like it's a little, not a little dark. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like there's maybe a little bit of a shadow, but what I tell you, I really did not get any sleep last night, so that's not the concealer's fault. Okay, the concealer can only do but so much, and I think the rest of my face looks, you know, beautifully highlighted as well. So I will be back in a couple of hours. So it is currently 11:54. I will be back in a couple of hours to let you guys know how the concealer looks underneath my eyes after wearing it for a couple of hours. Bye. It is officially 3:54, so it's been about almost 4 hours, and I think that my under eyes look great. This is really hard to do these close up with you guys. We honestly, we have to be best friends after this, because you guys get so close and personal to my face, okay? So if you're not already subscribed, I'm gonna need you to subscribe. But yes, it looks great underneath my eye so far. No flakiness, no creasing. I'm loving my face today. I think that it looks great, and I've gotten a lot of compliments, and on my highlight too, which, if you're wondering, I'm wearing the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, the normal gold one, but it's my first time using it, so you know. Yes, highlight on fleek, and highlight on fleek. Yes. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys in a couple of hours. Wow, Wow, you guys, look at the sky. I have been sitting here looking at it for the past couple of minutes as the sun has been setting. I haven't been in the same spot, by the way. I actually went and I got food. I went to class, I got food, and then I came back here, so I just happened to be in the same spot as my last check-in, but it's not the same like time. It's about 6:45 now. I'm about to head to practice, but you guys can see it. But again, my skin is dry, so that is to be expected. But I just want to do a check-in with you guys. I feel like the way that it looks, I think that my day is basically over, so it lasted a really good time. So next time I see you guys, I'll be home after my practice, and that will be the true test of time. Oh, and there's one more thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. You know how I had all the swatches on my hand, and this one basically was the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer next to the two Makeup Revolution ones. And when I tried to wipe it off, I only used water, but the other two came off semi-easily, and this one, it's a little bit harder to get off. So I think that shows a little bit something about the formula. Like maybe the Tarte Shape Tape would last a little bit longer, a little bit more wear tear. Maybe you could go, I don't know, swimming with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in comparison to the Makeup Revolution one. You guys can kind of see it's just a little bit harder to get off. And I had this one on my hand for a short amount of time than I had the other ones on there. So that's just a little bit of like, I don't know, background. But I mean, if it still lasts, I think it still looks good. So I won't hold that against the concealer just yet. But if it doesn't end up lasting, then I think that it's very clear from my hand swatch that the formulas are different or whatever, but I don't know, we'll see. Just wanted to show you guys that thing that I noticed. Hey y'all, welcome back. So it is 10:53 p.m. It's very late at night. I'm ready to take this makeup off my face, but the under eyes, you guys, they're looking really, really good. Honestly, they look great. I think that it worked out really well with my banana powder, which is a good sign for me. But I mean, what doesn't work with my banana powder, to be honest? I love that thing. But I really do love this concealer as well. I'm noticing a little bit of creasing under my eyes here, which I don't normally see, so I'm not sure if my under eyes are just dry or what, but my eye, what's it called, my mascara is flaking. You stop using that, what? But yes, only thing I can say is that, and by the way, ignore the rest of my face, I'm doing a foundation review at the same time. So if you want to see my first impressions for the Maybelline 24-hour full coverage foundation or whatever, you can click the cards right here. But yeah, so that's why I haven't blotted my face yet. But I'm really just trying to focus on underneath my eyes. And I think they honestly look a little bit dry, which is surprising for me because I do have dry skin, but usually when I wear makeup, my skin produces more oils. So I would say that if you have oily skin, you would probably really like this concealer because the nice matte finish will really keep you matte throughout the day, especially if you use it like throughout your T-zone. However, I did put it down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, you know, I actually put it in this area here on my T-zone, and I'm noticing that that area is actually very oily. However, underneath my eyes are dry. So I'm just gonna patch it up too if you have oily skin, because I guess maybe my skin is a little bit more combination now, but it's winter time. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but I would say that if you have oily skin, you probably will have a better chance of it like being dewy at the end of the day. But again, as you guys can see, it'll be nothing that's too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and blot real quick and see like what the areas will look like where I've applied concealer after a blot. It blots really well. I think that my face is gone right back to looking good. So again, I don't know if that's the concealer or the foundation that kind of made my face get a little bit oily throughout the day, but it's something that a little blotting powder could not fix. And I probably would have need to do that around maybe 6 or 7 p.m. so about 7 hours into wear, which is not bad at all. But again, it's supposed to be 24-hour wear. How long is the concealer supposed to be lasting for? Does it say on here? It doesn't say how long lasting the concealers are supposed to be, but I think that they're lasting a pretty good time. And again, I would recommend it. I really do like the concealers. I'll be using them every day. I think that it's a great, you know, everyday coverage for somebody who likes to wear like semi-full coverage makeup every day. So if you guys like these kind of reviews from me, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you do, you become a double major, which means you major in beauty and brains. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.